Bella Goth is feeling slightly overwhelmed. She's been very busy pursuing her passions in the music career. She's currently a roadie. She's been developing the relationship with her boyfriend Benedict. And she's managed to find the time to develop side hobbies. She's been trying her hand at some gardening. And she's also begun the process of renovating her house, including the upstairs room that used to belong to her daughter. I feel like lately, Bella has just been a little bit too overwhelmed. It feels like the thing that you're kind of supposed to do when you're single and you're trying to make your way in the world. You're supposed to do everything and be everything to everyone all the time. But her carpool is coming like basically now, and she's only just managing to get out of bed. She hasn't even been to the toilet yet. She's very frustrated. She hasn't slept enough. Yes, the carpool is here. We are not going to have any time to have any breakfast. I'm definitely getting the feeling that Bella needs to kind of let her hair down again. I think it's just like we've kind of taken on a little bit more than we needed to in one go. So maybe certain priorities are going to have to switch around a little bit. At least we've got a maid to help out with the house. We're going to go to work now. Of the priorities we might want to switch around, I don't really see us quitting our job because I don't think we're in a position to do that financially, unless we wanted to, downsize. But I think Bella's very attached to her house and I really don't see us doing that. We're losing a friend with Victoria Hazel again. We recently tried to call her up, but we managed to only have a very brief conversation with her before, unsurprisingly, we had to dash off to work. So I'm kind of asking the question, what's gonna give, What's going to change for Bella? Who is that? Is that Claire the bear? It's Claire the bear. What does she want? Does she want our trash? She must have been hungry, so, there's no judgment here. Who's that? Jeff. I like how he just bumped into the bear and just the bear politely walked around him. We are still kind of on a mission to make more friends for Bella because we recently tried to be pally with Betty Newby because she's our next door neighbor and that didn't really work out so well, but we need more friends to get promoted. And then I'm like, do we really need more friends? Or do we just like the idea of being promoted? Is it really essential? Maybe we could just stay where we are in our career? But we seem to be getting on really well with Jeff Pleasant. So I am quite happy to keep chatting to him. I think it was Betty Newby who was kind of talking bad about him the last time. And I don't know, maybe that kind of makes sense. If Betty doesn't like him, but we do, then maybe that would explain why we don't like Betty. I don't know. I haven't given up on being friends with Betty, but our relationship is like pretty low, so I don't expect a lot. Anyway, Jeff, we're going to go in and make some dinner, so feel free to come in if you want. The kitchen is a mess, I expect. There's a several-day-old fruitcake still in the kitchen too. Jeff has made himself at home in our living room while we're just whipping up some dinner. And it looks like he's going to come and join us to have a bite to eat. Some of the flowers Benedict gave us have started to wilt, so I'm probably going to discard those. There is still one vase that's fresh, so I want to keep that one for now. Jeff is even cleaning up his own plate. That's definitely a man who's got manners. I mean, he really didn't need to do that. We would have done it for him. We haven't harvested any vegetables lately, so I think we're going to do that. I don't think we can realistically expand our garden at the moment because it's a bit too much of a commitment. The amount of time it takes Bella to water and weed and harvest everything, and her mood is looking like trash. Oh, Jeff is going home. Yes, it is quite late. I was quite happy that we just ran into him because I think that could be the start of a promising friendship. I mean, we'll see. Bella, could you just water, weed, and harvest the rest of the tomatoes? That would be really helpful. I'm thinking we might end up having a day off tomorrow while we reassess our priorities. The carpool is coming in an hour. I feel like we're not going to go. We are going to take a nice long bath and possibly put our feet up in front of the TV. Bella is having difficulty getting in the bath. What's going on, please? Okay, well, we'll watch TV for a bit first and then take a bath later. Cher the dog has made their way into our house, so I think we can maybe pet them. We're calling Victoria Hazel because we miss her, and she's mighty glad that we called. And then I think we might call Jeff Pleasant as well. I'm not sure what time he works, just because we were getting on so well last night. No thanks, my spiritual advisor has forbidden me to leave the house today. Well, it's your loss. We're gonna have a drink with Victoria Hazel. And if I were you, I wouldn't have wanted to miss out on that, but it's too bad. Where is Victoria? I don't see her anywhere. Well, we can have the first drink by ourselves because Victoria isn't here yet. Oh, there she is. And she brought us flowers. Who needs a man when your best girlfriend brings you flowers anyway? Okay, Bella, put the punch down. She's not doing it. Why isn't she putting it down? Bella, put the punch down and greet Victoria. We're accepting the flowers. Victoria, do come in. Make yourself at home. We're having another drink of punch. And then we are going to take a bath in a minute because our hygiene is so bad. Bella, you're standing in the way. Oh my goodness. Bella really said, I'm drinking all of the punch myself. Come on, get in the bath now. So we actually have lost Victoria as a friend. She doesn't seem that bothered though. She's just gone for a second glass of punch. Okay, we're friends again. Everything's fine. Okay, no, Victoria is having some issues with us. The relationship keeps dropping back down. And we lost the friend again. Okay, and now she's leaving because she needs the toilet? Victoria, what has gone into you? The toilet is like right here. Victoria, don't you dare. A classy lady like Victoria has just urinated herself in our entrance hall. You're really gonna leave me here to mop that up? I'm actually quite shocked. I mean, I guess if you drink a load of punch, maybe on an empty stomach, it's gonna go right through you. I don't know. I'm so disappointed for some reason. I don't know. I thought inviting Victoria over would like bring some clarity to our situation. You know, we could chat about it among friends. You know, just when you're feeling a bit confused in life and you need some clarity. But instead we lost a friend, so I think we're gonna go to bed anyway. If we want to keep our job, we are gonna have to go in the morning, and I think we do want to keep it. Well, it's the next day and we're waking up. The flowers have bloomed overnight, so that's something. We could just have punch for breakfast, but I think maybe we should have, you know, a full meal, just so we don't end up like Victoria. Okay, we're off to work again. Our job performance is average and it's flashing, which is kind of a bad sign because I think it could go down to poor. Okay, but she just got in the car and it stopped flashing, so I think we're okay. I feel like a promotion is a long way off though, and maybe that's a bit discouraging, but maybe that's just a sign for us to not focus on our career. I think maybe we need to kind of see the signs where we want to see the signs, because I was feeling hopeful that a chat with a friend might help, or, you know, we would somehow be able to like feel what we wanted to prioritize, and now I'm like, okay, if our career is just naturally not doing that well, then maybe let's not focus on it. I think we're going to take a nap for a few hours and then maybe go out on the town for a bit, because I think that could be fun. So let's call a cab and go downtown. It's very late, but I feel like everything's open all the time anyway. Oh, the phone's ringing. Do you canoe? So we're going downtown for a short while. I think we could maybe go to the beach and stare at the ocean. That might bring some clarity. You are joking me. Benedict is here? What are you doing here, Benedict? I did not invite you out. Are you stalking me? Is this some kind of a joke? If I'd wanted to ask you out on a date to the beach at 4 in the morning, I would have done that. I wanted my peace and quiet. Oh my goodness. We are gonna go and relax on one of these recliners, watch the fish and watch the ocean. I would say feel free to join, but I'm actually not gonna say feel free to join. You should probably leave. We are at one with the universe. Oh, no we're not. Bella sat up very, very quickly. Bella, sit back down. Relax. You're at the beach. Yeah, there we go. Victoria Hazel is here as well. Why is everyone following me around? Like, this is getting ridiculous. I mean, I guess it's nice to see you. We were friends. I think we'll have a hot dog. The sun is definitely up now, but I don't feel like we're gonna go home just yet. I think we need a bit more me time. But there is something so strange about having some kind of self-declared quiet time, alone time, and then your boyfriend randomly shows up, and your previous best friend, who is no longer your friend, just shows up. Benedict wants to hug us. He's still here. Are we gonna accept that? Okay, we're accepting it. What? That came out of nowhere, Benedict. You know, I hate this in a way. As soon as we're just trying to figure things out for ourselves, Benedict comes along and gives us a kiss out of nowhere and then disappears off the edge of the lot. Not just a kiss, a proper, you know, passionate, all-out kiss. Maybe Benedict is just playing us. It's like a game to him, you know? We've just been a bit of a sucker because he's very handsome. We've been seduced. But he's very happy to just kind of come and go, pop in and out of our life without really seeing us as a person. I don't know. I think I might be overthinking. There's Melissa Roomies, the up-and-coming superstar. Maybe we could greet her. We have met her before, but we're not friends. It's Chris that we're friends with. I don't think she's famous enough yet to be rejecting us because we're just a normal person. I noticed that Liliana is down here playing with the boats. We could have a little chat with her before we go home, maybe? Or perhaps not. She does not want to stop playing with that boat. Liliana, are you going to talk to us? Look at Miss Crumplebottom just lying down, soaking up the sun. I feel Bella's getting a little bit irritable. This was supposed to be our alone time, and it seems like everyone we know is down at the beach. I think we're going to go home, because maybe we'll get some peace and quiet there. Yes, we need a ride home. Well, we're back home and it's the middle of the night still. I really don't know what to make of anything. I'm trying to find signs. I'm trying to find, like, guidance somehow in life for Bella. And, like, there's no clarity. I'm like, what should we focus on? What matters to us? What do we care about? The relationship with Benedict all of a sudden is blooming. I'm like, this came out of nowhere somehow. Is he just playing with us? Friendship with Victoria is really, really iffy. We've got a 71 in our daily relationship with her, but yet we're still not friends. Our job is just kind of humming along, but does it even make sense for us to still be in this career? I don't know. We've got a punch bowl in our kitchen though, so that's one positive at least. I think we're gonna have a little drink of punch before we go to bed. I think I'm gonna leave this video here. As usual, I'll leave a link to all the other videos I've made with Bella. If you haven't seen them, feel free to check them out. Do leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.